that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Welcome in. Later with Jason Suel. So glad you are tuned in. Bo Count's here. Band is here. Everybody sounds great. Thanks for being here, everybody.
They sound okay.
Yeah.
They sound great.
Well, that's the first time I've heard you speak. So yes, I agree. Now,
hello.
You just sound okay. Bo, the summer is here. Can you believe it?
I know. I'm not a hot weather guy. Look at me. I'm not built for this. But I appreciate it.
Yes, you got to appreciate it.
I know this is my summer jacket. It has like some sort of summer pattern, but
and
it's
you've
still
got some yellow on as well.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
The most color I've found in my wardrobe in a long time.
Other than your cheeks. Summer blockbuster season is upon us.
It is.
I know you're our movie buff.
Nothing says summer like getting into an icy cold, dark room and watching a movie for 7 hours.
That's right. They're all 7 hours long now, I think,
These
right?
days.
Yes, getting a big old bucket of popcorn, sit back.
Maybe 2.
Recline and watch a 7-hour movie. Or anything you're excited about upcoming this summer season?
It's the summer of, sequels like it has been since the dawn of, I don't know, the past 40 years. But we've got a new Indiana Jones movie coming out.
Hey, I'm excited about this one. And I know there's been a lot of like, man, Harrison Ford, he's so old.
A 90-year-old action hero. Don't know how I feel about it, but I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited too.
I'm excited.
Jones.
I mean, that little kid inside of me is like, let's turn this up to 11.
Yeah,
let's do it.
With my Walker. Yeah,
let's
it's going to be.
Crack that whip. And swing across the nursing home.
Yeah, that's the treasure he's looking for. Is like he's going back and goes, dude, I really need that cup of life again. Can we just go back? Why did I leave it?
Right. Yeah. Sean Connery.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Right. What else?
Mission Impossible.
Okay.
I think we're up to like 43 now. Yes. Mission Impossible 43.
Tom Cruise getting up there too, isn't he?
He's like 53.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that I love about those movies is like as old as Tom Cruise gets, it gives me hope that I will not fall apart. Because he's like doing all those own stunts, and that's what makes Tom Cruise fun to watch, even though he's like a crazy Scientologist.
And this new one, he's like jumping off of a mountain.
For real.
For real. Like that is him.
It's
off.
insane.
Yes. So that's all great things to look forward to, but we do have great things to look forward to on tonight's show. Guess what? We've got John Williams joining us. We're so excited to welcome him to our studio. We're going to be talking about all things John Williams, his career, Razorback athletics, anything he wants to talk about. We're thrilled to have him in the studio. And then down there at our chef's table, we've got the one and only Chef Marshall Shafkowitz from Brightwater. What are you going to cook up for us down there, Chef?
Today I'm making crawfish cakes.
Crawfish cakes, Bo.
I've only been eating crawfish consistently for the past month and a half, so let's get at it.
Have you had them in cake form yet? Because you're having it tonight.
Not yet. Like with frosting, and I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, with frosting. Yes, gonna play on your senses, I guess. We'll see what that's like. Yes, and then we've got a great music video lined up for us from Fayette Tunes. Our friends right here at Fayetteville Public Television are providing us a music video from the Bellwether Sirens. I cannot wait to listen to that. All of that stuff is coming your way, so stick around. We got all that fun happening later. Welcome back, everybody. We got John Williams in the hot seat. John, so great to see you. Thanks for being here.
The hot seat?
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Did we not turn the warmers on?
I'm 2 seconds into this, and I'm already on edge. I'm at the hot seat?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let's back up a little bit, right? So right now, obviously you're on the radio all the time, Radio John Deek, and you're the voice of Razorback sports, or at least a lot of the sports, right? But how did you develop your love for Arkansas Razorback athletics?
That's a great question because I'm originally, and I tell everybody on my show, I'm originally from Colorado.
Right.
And so my DNA when it comes to Razorbacks is the fact that my mother's family grew up in El Dorado.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, at the very, very southern part.
I'm from Camden.
Oh, okay.
So I'm half
So
an
would that
hour
make
away.
you from Colorado?
Yeah, Colorado?
Colorado?
Yeah, I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
But so my mother's family grew up in El Dorado, and so at an early age, I'm talking late 70s, with Sidney Moncrief and all those guys, my grandmother loved them, and I just immediately, even though I was Colorado, I basically say Colorado heart, Arkansas blood.
Yeah.
It's kind of the difference,
Yeah.
and so I love them both. But my Arkansas fandom started very early.
Very early.
Very early.
Did you ever think at that time, early stages, that you would then be like calling sporting events?
In my wildest dreams. I think all the time when I do stuff for the Razorbacks, I always think of my grandparents, who were the ones who were kind of responsible for this, sickness of Razorback fanaticism.
Yes.
That both my grandparents would love this if they were around. And so, no, never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be doing this.
The sickness, all the elation and the heartache and the heartbreak and everything that comes in between, right?
Yeah.
Sporting here.
So you do it now. I mean, so
man.
the days I have filled in for John George, you then are out there on the field or the court and stuff like. Do you love it?
Yeah, it's wild, John. I absolutely love it, being out there on the field, on the court. And I'm the same as you. I did grow up an Arkansas boy, so again, it's been in my DNA since I was very young. But just being able to be down there on the field or on the court with such high-level athletes.
Isn't it wild?
I played a little bit in high school, a little basketball.
So you're a
football.
basketball player then?
Basketball and football I played in high school, but I'm nowhere near.
Oh.
No, I mean, they would trounce me.
I
right?
pitched.
So-
I pitched and walked on actually here at Arkansas
Yeah.
for Norm DeBryan, and people ask me all the time, like, "You think you could have played in this?" I'm like, I played 5 minutes. I got on campus, found out I threw slower than literally everybody on the team, and got out. So to
I
be
played
on
intramural bowling.
Oh, really?
Okay,
What
can
it
you
is.
let us know what an announcer calling an intramural bowling match might sound like? Can you give us a little soundbite, Bill Counts?
Oh, I'd be like, and up to the foul line steps Bowler Magoo.
Bowler
And he's been
Magoo?
rolling an average of 116 this season.
This sounds very PGA golf, actually.
It does, I know, very
And
quiet
lining up
pace.
for the putt on 17.
Yes.
is Justin Thomas, and so something like that.
Okay, so fast forward a little bit. We now have Radio John Deek, which didn't come about overnight, right?
No.
You had quite a career in broadcasting, so get us up to that point as well.
Well, Deke and I have done the show together. We started working together in the mid-'90s. He actually was an intern for me that I would send out on pranks. I would have him go into Kimple Hall during finals and call the Hogs live on the air. And so he did stuff like that. And I knew immediately he was the most talented dude I had ever worked with. And so I wanted him to be part of my show in whatever way I could. And so we started doing the morning show together in 2005.
Okay.
So we're on 18 years of the John and Deke show. And it's a blast.
That point, it was more like a loyal and royal militia instead of an army.
It was a loyal and royal sort of like underground movement is what it really was. And so it's blossomed into what is now. We've been on 94.9. This will be our 8th year, which is crazy.
That is crazy. I mean, I remember when it launched, and it doesn't seem like it was 8 years.
It doesn't. They keep inviting us back to do the show every day, which is a miracle, and we love it, and we just have a great time, and we're very blessed to be able to do what we do, like you do here with Bo, and it's a blast.
Yeah. What kind of music do you specialize in? For folks who might not have tuned in to 94.9.
It's what's called adult alternative, and so there's a lot of White Stripes, there's a lot of Black Keys, there's a lot of, and then we go also old school. We play some Rolling Stones, and we play some newer stuff, and it's adult alternative, and so there's a little bit for everybody. But Derek handles all the music, I handle all the sales. We do the show together, run mornings and afternoons. It's going well.
Yeah.
I'm really,
It
really
cracks
happy
me up
with
more when I'm listening to like a station. It goes, "New rock, here we come," and it's like, "Here's another one from Nirvana."
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that new?
Yeah.
It's literally what we do. I mean, we do both. We'll play stuff from 80s, 90s, and then we'll play new stuff that comes out from like Foster the People and things like that.
Oh,
and,
yeah. So we're looking forward, and I know a little vision casting here for Razorback sports coming up. What have you seen maybe, because I feel like even me growing up in Arkansas, the level of professional sports that get picked up by pro teams now, right? We've really elevated here in Fayetteville. Would you speak to that?
I gotta say, of the Razorbacks, when it comes to guys that make the transition from the SEC and being great, whether it's basketball or football or especially baseball, have really gotten more so. I mean, Coach Musselman, it's like kids know that if they want to get to the league, they come to Arkansas, whether it's Moses Moody, Jalen Williams, Nick Smith Jr., Anthony Black, Coach Musselman, who coached in the league, for years, knows what it takes to develop talent to get in the league and thrive.
Right.
So I think that's why a lot of five-star kids, and Arkansas is always in the top 5 of all the recruiting.
Yep.
But football too. I mean, Coach Pittman was at Georgia, who have won 2 national titles the last 4 years. Coach Van Horn has been putting guys in Major League Baseball for 20 years. So I think that people see Arkansas as a real, like a perfect place to develop their talents, especially with all of the amazing facilities that they have on campus.
Oh my goodness, it's absolutely top level, everything they do there. Hunter Yurachek definitely has brought a lot to the program, right?
Yeah, it's unreal. Yeah.
He's John Williams. Thanks for joining us, John. Can't
Absolutely.
wait to tune in every day, 94.9, and of course you're going to see him at all the Razorback sports things happening, so thanks for joining us
Absolutely,
today,
man.
John. Yep, stick around. We got more fun happening later.
Celebrating 10 seasons all year long on Later with Jason Suel.
Yes, everybody, welcome back. We're down here at the chef's table with the one and only Chef Marshall Shapkowitz from Brightwater. Thanks for joining us, Chef.
Always a pleasure to be here.
You have quite the display happening.
This is a mise en place of my dreams.
Yes.
Like, I love it. I wish my kitchen were this organized.
You dream of mud bugs.
I always.
So you said at the top of the show we're going to be making crawfish cakes. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
You know, when we think about this, I'm from the East Coast, crab cakes.
Crab
Yes.
cakes, of course, yeah.
You know, we're here in the South.
In the
Yes.
dirty South,
and
we got
we're
18
at the
mud
point
bugs.
where mud bugs are in the real height of the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this the frosting that we were talking about?
That is the frosting just for
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
But you know, what do you do with it when it's done? You
Okay,
know,
yeah.
We've had this great party, but
You
I've
had
got
a
all
great
these...
crawfish boil, whatever, but now you have all these like tails
Yeah.
and right. What do you do?
What do you do with it?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
you ask your friends before they leave to just keep peeling. Just keep peeling. You don't eat it, just peel them.
I had students peeling for days.
Yeah.
See, you never want to do it yourself.
Always. So, you know, instead of doing the crab cake,
Okay.
I figured out let's do a crawfish cake.
I love it.
Now,
yeah.
super simple. Take your crawfish, and I like to do this together.
What do you have? Is that parsley?
This is
Parsley?
just
It's just some leaves.
it's just some flat leaf
Look,
parsley.
he
Okay.
brought some little flowers.
Well,
he
you know,
brought all these powders and dusts.
when I'm
what is that?
when I'm with Bo, I
that's
never know what to bring.
I know.
So I
You
want
know
to
he's
keep them
gonna
going.
try
all
it
these
all.
powders. I
It's
feel
all the
like
fun
an
stuff.
alchemist, just like, I'm
That's
gonna
right.
put a little bit of this, and we're gonna make lead.
You know, cooking is chemistry.
It is.
So
Okay,
now
What's this juice?
I'm just going to chop this
You're
rough
chopping
chop
it up.
Just a
And
rough
you're
chop.
chopping it up.
Ooh, that's pickle juice.
Now, if you've ever made crab cakes or,
Sure.
or anything
All the
like that,
time.
yeah, of course you have. Take my egg,
Egg.
Yeah.
hit it a little bit harder.
Yeah, that will go.
One egg right in. Now, I like to use panko breadcrumbs.
Okay.
That's what these are.
So, yep, these are panko breadcrumbs, untoasted.
They're really crispy.
Pretty easy here. You can buy them anywhere.
Do they pass the test, Bo?
They do.
Yeah.
They're
They do?
nice. They're delicious. They're perfect palate.
Now, this
Yes.
is our Old Bay seasoning. So
Okay.
I make it from scratch.
You say our Old Bay, so it's yours.
yes.
So it's Old Bay, like BAE.
Yeah.
Because
My
trademark
Bay.
reasons. Yeah.
My Bay Marshall.
Absolutely. Now, what's a little fun about this? I know you tasted it. and
Oh,
if
it's
you want to
great.
taste it, it's
Yeah.
got a little bit of smokiness to
Yes.
it because I use a little bit of smoked salt.
Oh yeah,
That is good stuff.
Okay.
That's
Don't be
delicious.
shy with
We
that.
drop that in there.
It's good.
And
Do you
then
have
we're-
like a signature like word? Because I know like Emerald's like bam, and
Right.
and then Bobby Flay's like whatever he does. He's like beans, and then what do you do? Like, is there a?
I come and say, Bo, taste that.
Okay,
That's my
yeah.
signature.
I'll do it.
Bo.
So you've got a little shot glass here. We pre-made it just for you.
Yeah.
Look at
It's a
that.
little freeze-dried lemon.
What do I do with it?
Put some of your pickle juice in there.
Yes,
Pickle
do
juice.
it. A little
There we go.
lemon and pickle
I need
juice, there's
some.
nothing
I
like
need
it.
some whiskey for a pickleback.
Oh, here, yeah, true. How was that?
Oh, that's actually really. That's really good. That's
Okay,
really good.
so-
I just make this just like a regular crab cake.
Okay, that's
I'd
it.
form it into a ball.
Yeah.
Now you can weigh this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 ounces if you want.
Okay.
How hungry are you?
That's a big one.
Now I take it, form it, then I'll put it on a pan and I'll put it in the fridge for about an hour or so.
Okay.
So
My-
now
my
I've got
town.
butter and olive oil in
Okay,
here.
that's all.
And
yeah.
I'm getting this nice and hot.
Right?
And I just want to come in and hear that sizzle.
Yes.
Now I like to get a little bit of a swirl on it so it starts to sear.
Sure.
And that's a good way to keep it from sticking. Now you could eat that raw if you wanted to.
I might.
Go
Can I
for
eat
it.
This one.
Absolutely.
How?
Hey, see how easy, nice and easy that is? So while we've got those cooking,
Yes.
we're going to go to all those other,
Okay.
Oh, now I
all
have a
those other
job?
Yes, you have a job now.
What do I do?
We're going to make a remoulade. So in here, I've got mayonnaise and
Okay.
Dukes.
Oh yeah.
I'm a
Okay.
fan of Dukes. It's got that great tanginess. So, and some horseradish.
Okay.
We mix that together.
Okay.
Now,
All
if
this
you
stuff.
take some of that Creole mustard,
Creole mustard.
Give me
I
a-
guarantee.
give me a big old scoop in there. One more.
One more scoop.
One more scoop.
Blech.
We want to have some nice flavor to it. So
Okay.
give me a nice squirt of sriracha in there.
Is
I
this
will
okay? over here?
always-
That's perfect.
There we go.
That is perfect.
Okay.
That is perfect. So now from here,
Next powder.
pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Pickle
the whole
juice.
thing.
And
Just
about,
just
about
a
half
skosh?
of that. About half of that. Perfect. Then a
And-
little bit of that lemon juice, just a little drop. Now a little bit of that smoked salt. Just give me a couple pinches.
Bam.
One more.
What are you gonna say? Bo.
Whoa.
I think that's going to be my word
Yeah.
from now
And
on.
bo.
Now pickle powder.
Pickle powder. I was
Jason, I'm
wondering
gonna
what that
slide
flavor
over
was.
with here.
Yes.
Where do you get pickle powder?
We make it.
Well, okay.
But how
what
do
if
you make
what
it?
if us normies wanted to do some
What
of
if
this?
you normies wanted to do it?
Do you freeze
take-
dry this and
That
and
is
pulverize it?
freeze dried pickles. Okay, so now the most important part here.
Yeah.
After we got it all mixed together, we give it to Bo.
Yes.
And
Gotta
we,
taste it.
Finger.
Taste test.
This isn't Nana's kitchen, clearly.
Yeah, you were ready.
I was ready to lick the spatula. God dang,
So
that
I'm
is
gonna drop
good.
that down. Now we want a little bit of that smokiness
Yeah, for
coming off
sure.
of there.
And then you got flowers, and you got this lemon shot glass.
So now the lemon shot glass, this is where we take our microplane.
Oh, so it's like a zest powder.
It's a zest
Yeah.
powder.
You guys really
instead
like your
of-
freeze drying machine, don't you?
Well, it's a lot of fun. Now,
So that's the old BIE.
this is the old bay.
Yes,
Old
Old
Bay.
Bay.
My old bay. We mix that
Nice.
right in there.
Oh my gosh.
So now we can put this off to the side.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab a plate,
Let's plate this thing.
and Bo's gonna keep eating.
Yeah, of course. How good is it?
Oh my
Does it pass the
gosh.
test? Yes.
I'm just gonna dip myself in it.
Oh yeah. Now this is where all the chef stuff happens, right? Because you're gonna like make that look all pretty
Yeah,
on there. There we
Like
go.
only
Yeah.
a chef can get like a dollop of goop and make it look like art.
Yes.
We go to school for that.
Yes.
That's well true.
Then when I take this crab cake out,
Goodness, look at this thing.
Oh
put
my
that
gosh.
beautiful crab cake right on there. I'm gonna put two because there are two.
Yeah,
Here you
one
go.
for me
Yeah.
and another for
For
me.
me.
So I take these beautiful flowers.
Yard
and
clippings.
these all came from Brightwater's garden,
Nice.
right at the school, because we do teach some applied farming.
Like I wish I could grow this in my garden and it'd be that pretty, right?
Well, you could.
Pickle powder.
You could. Believe it or not, all we have here are garlic chives, some coriander or cilantro,
Yeah, sure.
and arugula flowers.
Oh.
and then
that's
some
it.
arugula leaves. So this is all stuff that you could grow in your garden, and maybe some of you do here. And then I put a little bit of that pickle powder on there, and you have a
And look
wonderful.
how pretty this is. Look at this. Okay, I cannot wait to try this. I think we're going to do this after we take a quick break. Marshall, thank you so much. These crawfish cakes look delicious. Stick around. We're going to taste them right after this short break. We'll join you again later. Yes, that's our show. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms or send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. But before we leave, we got to thank our amazing guests, including the one and only John Williams.
And of course, Chef Marshall from Brightwater for these little cakes.
Oh my goodness, so good. And how about that music video from the Bellwether Sirens? That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Let's eat.
Or crawfish.